Welcome back to Southern Adirondack Outdoors. My name's Andy, and today on the mill we have ash. This is the ash that you recently saw Paul take down. This is the butt part of the log, and we've cut this at 9'6". We're looking for 8-foot material, but we've got our hinge down here. That's about 12 inches in, so we went ahead and cut this at another extra foot, so we've got a good 8'6" there. So this ash has a slight defect along this side. I've got this turned up, so this will be the first thing we take off. And let's see, I'll come down here. We have on this end, it's 22 inches both vertically and horizontally, and the pith is at 30 inches there. So I've got the toe board up to get the pith on this end at 30 inches. She's all leveled out and ready to go. So we'll take this top off and go from there. And one more thing. You might be wondering what I'm wearing today. Well, a couple videos ago, I was called out for not wearing my personal protection equipment. So today, I spent the extra time, located my life vest, and I'll be wearing this today. So, Wes, I hope you're happy. I got my PPE on. Let's go ahead and get milling. Haha, look at that. So you probably saw that first piece I cut split right down the middle. That was the defect along that side. But it almost looks like I got it at just the right depth. Well, no, this goes deeper. So, but it fades out up in here. And the rest of it looks really good. So, one defect down. Now we'll have to figure out how to mill around this. I'll probably mill parallel to it and cut it out. So let's keep going. I probably should have said earlier that I'm milling lumber out of this today. I'm not going to be doing live edge. Oh, forgot to do something. This back up. All right. So we have found by not putting the toe boards down when we roll, we're doing damage to the bunk where it mounts to it. So before I roll this, I want to get it down. What do we got? Okay. So down in here, this bolt right here is part of what mounts the toe board to this bunk. and there's another one on the other side. And what's occurring is when we leave the toe board up and we roll the log, it's causing enough pressure to pull on this bolt back through the bunk, and it's collapsing the side of the bunk. And it's just a very shallow indentation there, but if we keep doing it, it's just going to get worse and worse. So we got to make sure when we use the toe board to make sure we put it back down before we roll the log. And we always forget, so we need to remember. All right, back to rolling the log. Okay, don't be like Andy. Wear your PPE. Andy's taking his PPE off. I realized I never checked the pith when I turned it 90 degrees, so I want to see where that's at. Doesn't look all that bad. Let's see. Okay, that's at 25. And let's see. And this is at 26 1/4. That's not so bad. Take one more cut off this. Let's see. Stuck. I'll give you a quick look at the ash. Looking pretty good. Come on. There she goes. I want to find my low point. and then it should be set. That's right on 12. Let's see, 12 is it, and I might get a board off the top of that as well. Go to the bottom. Let's see, I got a 5/4 scale here someplace. So on the 5/4 scale, 12 3/8 would put me, let's see, 12, there's 12. 1, 2, 3/8, 12 3/8, and then if I go 1, 2 1/4, all right, that's where we're gonna start. Let's see, 12 3/8, what's above that? 3 3/4, which is where I'm at. 3 3/4, okay. So 13 3/4. So by starting at 13 3/4, I can go all the way back to the bottom at 5/4, and all my boards will be the same. So I'm gonna take 2 cuts off this, and then we'll roll it up. Still a little narrow on that side. Wouldn't mind knocking that back a little. By doing that, I'll also get rid of some of this, the wedge cut. Do 1 or 2 more cuts. Spot's 11. So if I look at my 5/4, actually 11 even falls right on the chart, and if I go up 1 more board, 12 3/8, so I might get something off the top. So I'll start at 12 3/8. Cut came right through 11, this piece. Yep, looks like I can do some edging and get a board out of this. And put a little bit of weight in here, but otherwise we're pretty good. Alright, I was chatting away and didn't have any of my cameras on, so I actually changed my mind. I have rolled this cant back up. I forgot on this end we have a crack coming across horizontally, and I want to try to capture that in 1 or 2 pieces instead of all of them. So I've rolled it up. We've got 9 3/8 width on this, and I should already be set at a height that I can mill 5/4 from bottom to top. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rip through these. This is some of the nicest ash I've milled. I've got a crack on over here, unfortunately. But this is the most consistent and darkest, well, not the darkest, but most consistent heartwood I've gotten out of an ash. Just a little bit of lighter wood on the sides here. Nice stuff. So I got all the edging done. I will show you what we got out of this ash. Turned out pretty nice. I got 10 of these boards at 5/4. They are between 9.5 and 10 inches wide, so I got 10 of those. And let's see, this next board, there we go, sorry. This next board looks like 7.5 on that. What's after that? Looks like a 6. Then I got a 5. That's a 4, and that's a 3. So that's the yield from that log. Came out pretty nice. A lot of darker wood on this. And I almost forgot. Don't forget your PPE.